It's my honor to introduce the president of Monumental Women, Pam Elam.
Welcome, everybody. It's so wonderful to see you here, and we're beginning our celebration of our 10th anniversary year at Monumental Women. And I know every woman and man in this room has fought for and continues to fight for equality and justice for women and girls, and for not only honoring our past, but working for a better future. So we honor all of the work that you're doing, and we thank you for being here today to celebrate SUFs with us. And of those 10 years, the first 7 were dedicated to creating our Women's Rights Pioneers Monument in Central Park. Yay! You're welcome, New York. Because it took 7 years of not only fundraising, because we raised $1.5 million in private money, but to triumph over bureaucratic stupidity. May I be blunt? In this crowd, I could be blunt. I know I can. But we finally made it, and a lot of you, I may not have actually met you, but I know you've communicated your support for that in many ways over that 7 years. But now, in addition to that, we have embarked upon other things in an educational and an activist kind of way to really further not only the knowledge of women's history, but the activism to achieve the final journey that all the women before us have made and not lived to see. So we thank them, we honor them, and we want to make sure that we achieve full equality for women in our lifetimes. And while the Women's Rights Pioneers Monument makes a big statement to the world that whether written in stone or shaped in bronze, equality applies to everyone and history includes us all. So we continue to spread that message. And I just wanted to say a special thank you to the members of the board of Monumental Women who are here, and to the members of our special events committee who worked so hard to make this wonderful event possible. And finally, we want to share with you some of the other projects in our 10-year history, as well as some of the proposals and initiatives that we have moving forward, such as our Augusta Savage initiative you'll hear more about. But we're going to have a very short video. And when I say short video, it's 1.5 minutes. I tell the truth and give you a warning. So it's only 1.5 minutes, but it features Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton and excerpts from the remarks she made at the unveiling of our Women's Rights Pioneers Monument on August 26, 2020, as you know, the anniversary, the 100th anniversary of the ratification and certification of the 19th Votes for Women Amendment. So you'll see quick flashes at some of our other programs, like the Put Her on a Pedestal program, our art history program for young people, our Toolkit for Change, our Talking Statues kind of initiative, technologically possible now, that features the voices of Meryl Streep, Viola Davis, Jane Alexander in English, and Rita Moreno, Zoe Saldana, and America Ferrara in Spanish. And thanks to Vice President Brenda Bergman for putting that together. But just a few of the other things. Yes, shout out to Brenda. And a few of the other things, like our Women's Rights History Trail, free on our website. Again, the Toolkit for Change to help other communities learn from our experience and hopefully avoid some of the minefields that we ran into. That's free on our website. So you'll hear briefly about that. But right now, thanks to the kind words from Secretary Clinton.
We are breaking the bronze ceiling in Central Park with the Women's Rights Pioneers statue. For the first time in over 6 decades, the first statue of real, non-fictional women. The first statue of an African American, a statue that depicts 3 great Americans working together. So our charge now, as we stand in the great river of history, is to take the stories of women and carry them forward into our schools, into our lives. I hope everyone will promote not only the statue, but the efforts that Monumental Women is undertaking to ensure that this is the first of many statues of pioneering. Forward through the darkness, forward into light. Thank you for making sure we are reminded of that here in Central Park.